What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. If you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, unboxing them, analyzing them, and of course, playing with them. I try to upload new videos every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so if you want to be notified when I do that, remember to hit that notification button and remember to hit that subscribe button. The information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. As always, I am your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and today, guys, I am super excited to be sharing with you guys the Neca Super Shredder from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze movie. I have been waiting for this guy since they announced him. I'll be honest with you guys, when they first came out with the original lineup from the 1990s, I was wondering if they would dip into this, into the second movie and bring us this guy, and they did. One of the things that really made me want him is just basically his look. I mean, he's just so over the top, and it's kind of funny to think, like, when you're a kid and you're watching that movie, you don't really put too much thought into it. But if you were to drink the ooze, wouldn't it just be his body that transformed and not his costume like everything else? But it is what it is, and I think that's part of the appeal of it, is that, you know, it's just so outrageous and over the top. And I remember watching the video back in early 2020, and they showed off the Tokar and Razor 2-pack, and they were talking about them, and they had this guy there too. So after seeing that, I was super excited for him. I just didn't know when he was going to come out, and I'm actually surprised that he came out before Tokar and Razor. But I did manage to get my hands on one of those during the NECA pre-orders, so I will be doing a review on those when they come in I believe late November. But I'm also super happy and excited because NECA just announced that they'll be releasing an accessories pack for the TMNT 1990s Turtles, as well as a street diorama set based off the TMNT 1980s cartoon. And they will be up for pre-sale basically today if you're watching this video when it's uploaded, for the next week. So I jump on that. Everything has to be paid in full, 2 per person. So yeah, you know, no more bots, you know, buying everything, and scalpers selling things to you at like outrageous prices. I really have to commend NECA on that. You know, they really did turn things around. I was really surprised that they brought back the pre-order for the Raphael and Casey 2-pack, which I did also pick up during that pre-order, because I did not want to go looking throughout Walmart for that right now, and because I saw on Instagram that they are still popping up in Walmarts. You do not have to pay those scalper prices, people. They're still popping up, so go look if you haven't already, because unfortunately the pre-sale for those have already ended, so you can no longer pre-sale those, pre-order those from NECA. But if you did, nice guys. Like, you know, I hope you guys are excited as I am to get those in. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into this review. Looking at Super Shredder, let's go ahead and look at his accessories and his hands first. So he comes with a pair of 7, or not a pair, but comes with 7 different hands, 4 pairs and 1 extra odd hand. So as you can see, he comes with an open hand, which he has there, and that I have here. Look at the detail. That's amazing. All that detail right there. He comes with a pair of gripping hands for the staff, which he has on right there since he's holding the staff. He comes with a pair of closed fist hands, as well as a wide grip hand right here, so that he can do this. Hold the ooze canister that he comes with as well. And since Super Shredder is from Secret of the Ooze and not the original movie, it does say TGRI opposed to TCRI, because in the movie they didn't want to go cosmic, because that's what it stands for. That's what the C stands for in TCRI. In the TMNT universe is cosmic. The movies did not want to go that route, so they went with G for global. So he also comes with this staff that he has in his hand right here. Let's go ahead and pull that out. Let's see, come on, let it go. There we go. So he kind of looks mad that I took his staff. I mean, I'm going to show the people real quick. Don't worry, you'll get it back. So he also comes with this staff, which I thought was kind of odd, only because he doesn't use a staff or any kind of weapon in the movie. He honestly only has about like 2-3 minutes of screen time in the whole movie. He pops up at the end, and him and the turtles don't really even get down. Like, they don't fight. He kind of just destroys the dock above him, and he basically, I can't say that word right now, guys, sorry, but he basically just kills himself, which doesn't really make sense because he dropped a dock on him and he has all this armor, obviously, but oops, hit my light source. But you know, obviously, by the second movie, they wanted to tone the violence down. The turtles weren't even able to use their weapons most of the movie, so you know, they did what they did. But let's go ahead and get into his articulation and take a closer look at him. So let's bring him forward. So this guy's a big guy. He's a 7-inch. He's technically part of their 7-inch scale line, but he is Super Shredder, so he's about, I believe, 9 inches tall, and he does tower over the other turtle figures, which is amazing. So let's go ahead and look at his. Let's go ahead and sit him down somewhat and look at his head articulation. So not too much because of this big helmet, but he can look down pretty significantly, and he can look up quite a bit. If you can see right there. Hold on, let me see if I can sit him down a bit more. His joints are very tight. So he can look up significantly right there. Or actually, no, that's just him right there. So he can look down, but he can look up. That just puts him into place where his head's looking straight. He can swivel to the left, he can swivel to the right, and his spikes on his shoulders do not get in the way of his helmet because they're soft rubber. So if it does, it kind of just bends it. So looking at his arm articulation, like I said, this guy's really tight in the joints in certain areas, especially the shoulder joints, but he does go all the way up. Just be very careful. He has bicep, or does he have bicep rotation? No bicep rotation, but then you have a single hinge joint at the elbow as well. The hands do articulate inwards. And then looking at his torso, he actually has 2 points of articulation. First is his upper chest, and upper body right here. And then he also has a little bit of core articulation, very slight, it just kind of jiggles. Mine's a little loose in the legs. I think that's why the core is like that. But he still stands perfectly fine. So looking at his leg articulation, this is where it gets really tricky. I wouldn't push him more than that. And then going backwards, it's kind of like if he's walking, that's it. I mean, I don't even think, just if he's walking, that's it. He does have the double hinge knee, so that's good. And then looking at his ankle articulation, you can put it all the way down that way, and it doesn't go up any, so you can flatten it out. Swivel, there is a swivel right there. So looking at this guy overall, he is an amazing figure. His paint application is amazing. My only knock on this figure is that mine did come with a slight cracking in the paint right here. I don't know if you guys can see. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus. See right there, the cracks right there across. So yeah, that's my only concern and gripe with this figure. But I'm sure it's just mine or a few of the others, but very minimal. Not too worried about it. As long as I don't, drop him or scuff him up even more, he should be fine. So anyways, I mean, a lot of people are saying he looks cartoonish, but let's be honest, guys. Like I said, he has like maybe 2 minutes of screen time in the movie. It's super dark. I feel like they did this kind of paint application to make it seem like he's in the shadows, kind of like in the movie scene. But yeah, all in all, guys, a great figure. I love him. I had a lot of fun shooting him yesterday or 2 days ago when I first got him. I actually got him in on Tuesday, but I had it delivered to my grandma's house, so I had to go over there and pick him up on Wednesday. And the second I got home, I had 30 minutes before class, and I went outside and I shot this guy. And I had so much fun that after my class, I actually went out there later and shot him again with the turtles and stuff, not just him by himself. So if you want to see those pics, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at CoolFigurez, and I will be posting those up there. But without further ado, guys, like I said, I already took pics of him, so let's check out some cool pics I took of him outside, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find more over at CoolFigurez on Instagram. And if you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button. This is a growing YouTube channel and that really helps us out. And if you really enjoyed it and haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. But whether you're a subscriber or not, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate that. And with that being said, guys, as always, I am your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. And I will talk to you guys in the next video.